Good morning. It is Thursday, June 25th, and today we are in the book of Acts, chapter 19. We'll be reading it in its entirety. This is Paul's time in Ephesus, and Ephesus ends up being really kind of the center for Christian academic study. Paul spends a lot of time there and essentially sets up a seminary, teaching people all about Jesus. And while he's there, amazing things are happening. We get a hint of that as we read that Paul was given the power to perform unusual miracles, it says at verse 11 in that chapter. So miracles are already unusual. So if they're unusual miracles, these are like miracles upon miracles. But the story goes on to show that things in Ephesus don't always go as smoothly as they wish. And as you work your way through the chapter, you'll get to a part where some of the artisans in Ephesus get really, really upset because the artisans are making gods. Artemis is the god that Ephesus kind of celebrates from the Greek and Roman perspective. And but now people are less interested in false gods and more interested in the way of Christ. And so the artisans get upset, and they actually end up dragging two of Paul's followers into an amphitheater where they're chanting and carrying on and trying to figure out what to do with this rising of Christians. And then the mayor intervenes and has this great line at verse 37. He says this: "You have brought these men here, but they have stolen nothing from the temple, and they have not spoken against our goddess." The point I want to make here as we read through this is that the message, the good news of Jesus Christ, is about Jesus Christ. I think too often we might fall into the trap of trying to speak against other things that we decide we don't believe in. That's not what the early Christians were doing. Paul and those who followed him and the followers of Jesus Christ were all about offering good news about Jesus. They weren't really interested in talking about what the false gods were all about, except for to offer the real God. I think we can get caught into the same trap. We spend too much time worrying about what people are doing wrong and not enough time offering the path of God's love. And so as you read this chapter and think through what was going on in Ephesus, I want you to kind of dream and pray into how can you share God's love absent trying to dismantle anybody else's perspectives or opinions. It's not about telling people that they're wrong. It's about sharing the love that's right. Have a great day, everyone.